It's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol PGPM. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So all this here may look like several days worth of time. It's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. I think does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I did this analysis yesterday, so that's where these green line hairs are coming from. And real quick, just want to get the chart updated a little bit. Actually do a little house cleaning. Going to go ahead and get rid of that line there. Sure, it still pertains to the chart, but from a presentation standpoint and not wanting a million lines everywhere that can cause clutter and confusion, just want to try to keep this as clean as possible. So obviously another big day here. Now, granted, the price did pull back a little bit, so there is some perspective that goes into this. What do I mean by that? Well, if you are a day trader and you bought right there and you wanted to sell within, 10.72 seconds, then yeah, for you, the chart's looking pretty rough. But if you care about the big picture of things, then everything is still perfectly fine. The bulls are still in total control. And the main reason for that being they still have plenty of opportunity to build a higher base. And when you have higher bases over time, that's how those long-term uptrends are constructed. Case in point, let's say that the price actually just keeps on pulling back. Not saying it will, but pulls all the way back there, bounces around, and then heads back up. Even after a pretty drastic pullback like that, what would you have? Well, you'd still have a set of lows there. You'd have that set of lows down there. You'd have the previous set of lows, down there. You picture each one of these as stair steps. And as I've been saying in the past videos, from the big picture perspective, the price would still be making progress forward, and that's what it's all about from the grand scheme of things. As long as the price is slowly, chugging its way upwards with those higher lows, then the, long-term chart will take care of itself. So 0085 remains that, important area of support. Other level to continue to keep an eye on is that purple line there, which is a 50-period simple moving average. And the really kind of easy way to measure all this is simply put, as long as the price remains above that purple line going forward, bulls are in full control, no questions asked. Now, if the upwards move is going to continue where some of these levels of resistance that revealed themselves today, main point of resistance, and I'm just going to split the difference because, yes, technically the price went higher than this, but a couple of times it didn't quite get that high. But right here at 0.013. So 0.013 in my mind, like I said, I think we can all agree this is definitely a point of price congestion right around there is the key area of resistance going forward. But as I've been saying and will continue to say, as long as the price keeps on building these higher lows as time unfolds, the long-term chart's going to continue to take care of itself like the longer-term holders have seen. One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.